Greetings, my fellow warriors. So, I want to talk about possibility of earnings between two classes of debt, and one is debt, one is equity of the in Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. So, on one side, Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac have their regular tickers, FNMA and FNMS, and it is like part of the company. So by owning them, you own the company itself. And on the other side, you have the debt that was issued in 2008 in order to cover illiquidity of the Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, because they start to go down. So in order to pull out the money, they issue the preferred shares. That is like less known and basically irrelevant class of the shares, but it has some traction. So what I want to pay attention, what I want to emphasize in this talk is what is possibility of earning in one and in the other. So in case that I buy common stock, or in case that I buy junior preferred, what is my expect and possible earning. So as we know, the common stock can go basically unlimited, and the price of the stock can be unlimited under certain conditions. Is it realistically that stock go, let's say from this point it is $80, that it can go 10 times more? 10 times more would be from 8 to 80. And is that realistically? Unquestionably, yes. Just to take the in a situation that, for example, what Pulte said, that value of the company is $1 trillion, and we know that we have like either 2 or 10 billion shares. So it depends. In case that they execute the warrants, but I don't believe it's right. I think it is completely it's almost level of the fraud what the government done it, but they will do it. So they will execute and will have the 10 billion shares. So $1 trillion divided with 10 billion shares, it is 9.1, but let's say 10, it's easier to calculate. It is $100 per share. So that is the value of the company that we got from Pulte. So from $8 into 100, that's like 12, almost 13 times that you can make profit. That is 1,000 or 1,200% up. On the other side of the what you can also invest in Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac in some certain way is junior preferred shares. With junior preferred shares, the price is let's say around 12.5 for the most popular and only liquid. I would say that FNMA is only liquid share in the, or partially liquid in junior preferred shares, and maximum gain is that they reach the stated value, not par value, the stated value. That is the maximum gain. That is like the most you can get. That is like, now it's 12 and it is 25 is the most. So the most you can double the money. There is also, so you cannot get more. Nobody will pay like for the debt that they didn't pay 17 years any interest or the dividend, how you call it. There is a difference, but in preferred shares, the interest is actually a dividend, or dividend is actually interest. But that's the point. Nobody will pay, like for something what 17 years didn't pay any interest. Instead to go on something like Oracle or whatever they have, like even Oracle is paying like decent amount of the on the interest on its debt. So you would rather go to something what is more reliable source of income. That he is like 17 years we didn't pay anything, and he is like stable company that gives the good. Or AT&T or whatever you want to go. So the maximum the people will pay is 25, or the government will pay but I don't believe it. They will pay. They'll probably give some. They will most probably give the market value plus some premium in case that there is a payoff, that they want to clean the books. So the maximum you can make the money is double. We know they try to sue the government and to gain the previous interest and previous dividends, and they failed, those junior preferred share guys, because in the prospectus of those shares it says that they are non-cumulative, so that's out of the question. So the maximum you get 25 and you pay 15 12, so it's like you can double the money. In the aspect of the common shares, you pay now 8, and by Pulte's word and by Pulte's guidance in the calculation, you can get 12 times 1200%. So I think it is simple math. What else? Basically, that is the most important, like in case that you invest, how much money you can expect. And also take into account that the risk is basically the same in both cases. Like a number of years ago, we had a situation when we didn't know, will the government do the receivership or the liquidation, what will happen with the company, will the company go down. Then there was a reason to say, okay, I would rather be in preferred shares because there is a less risk, and I expect that company will not company will go bankrupt or be liquidated, and I will be able to recoup my money in order before the common shares get their share. But we know that that is not happening, so that question is like completely irrelevant. What is the capital structure of the share, because nobody is liquidating nothing, nobody is selling anything. So we have IPO, we have like uplist, and in that aspect the common shares will only, and the preferred shares will have their value in a possible dividend, which may eventually come, and unless they are paid off. So the maximum what can happen in case of uplist is said like 2x, and common shares can go skyrocket. So the risk is the same, and in case that IPO or uplist or something is happen in the future for our share, for our company, it will happen both for common shares and for junior preferred shares. So whatever destiny we have, good or bad, it is for both of us in this case. And what is good for them is double. What is good for us, it's 10x, 12x. So if the risk is the same, where you want your money to be? Do you want to be in the asset that can double, or do you want to be in asset that can go 10x? Stay well, my friends.